show.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Danica.
Susan's behind the camera right now, and I am the What the 50 Plus guinea pig of the day.
And I get to be bossy. Ooh.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
So, Danica called me the other day and said she couldn't find her neti pot. And what was that thing that I said I used?
A Navage.
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 So that got me thinking, let's do a podcast. Because the Navage, when you first start out, is quite tricky, which Danica is probably going to be able to show that to us. And once you get better at it, obviously it's less. So go ahead and throw your box back up there again. Let's start with this.
Okay.
And again, to the Amazon, we will post that where you can order it. I found the least expensive way is to order it through Amazon.
Okay.
It will come from Navage, obviously. Usually inside is a coupon, so you get 20% off on your future pots.
Nice.
I'm going to show you how I do it because I am over 50.
Okay.
And I have learned if I don't have a system, I'm going to skip something or do it wrong and it's going to screw it up. So I go ahead and get my 2 little pods out of there.
2 pots.
2 pods, one
2
for
pods.
each nostril.
We are, by the way, Amazon junkies, just to let you know.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, that came from me from living on South Padre Island because that's
Quickest,
where else am I
easiest.
going to get it everywhere?
Yeah.
I'm opening this.
And I love it when I'm in Florida because sometimes you get it the same day or the next day. It's crazy.
Isn't that awesome?
Plus, I just find what I want. Usually free shipping. I join as a Prime member, so
Me
you also
too.
get Prime Video.
Yep.
And usually get free shipping. So there's our little pods. So I'm going to take and move this away.
Okay.
So the next thing I want you to do is I want you to use a glass,
A glass.
which I got out for her. I
Okay.
use a coffee mug because that mug's going to get hot, so the handle's important. Take distilled water.
Yes.
Now, this is something I learned. I was using Walmart baby distilled, except for I saw on there about it wasn't exactly distilled,
Oh.
which means you would have to heat it longer and then wait for it to cool.
Oh, yeah.
So short version, check your distilled, make sure it's
Yep.
really distilled. This cup, which is kind of a normal coffee cup, fill it half with the distilled water. Oh, did I already fill it?
Yep.
Go to your microwave, pop it in there, go 30 seconds. She's never used mine, so we'll see. Oh, did I already have it set up too?
No.
You did?
I am a smart blonde.
Okay,
remember?
that's fine.
I know. You keep trying to play on the dumb blonde thing.
No, I know. You got to quit doing the blonde. It makes me think you're a ding dong.
I was born blonde.
And then for me, I'm so lucky they think I'm smarter, but I'm not. I have my blonde moments.
Hey, I work hard for the dumb blonde reputation. Trust
That's
me.
right.
I get away with so much. Cheers. If you want a What the 50s cut, you can order them.
Show me that cup again. That's your D side. Show me the other side. Again, we're going to have our little store open up soon with all these lovely, lovely merchandises.
All right.
So handle's important. Bring this over. Now, this is the part. I'm going to show you when I break this down because this is not how it comes all together.
Okay.
So yes, pop that.
Just push. Oh,
Yes.
ta-da.
You must pour your water in first. Do not put your pod. I'll explain it in a moment.
Okay.
So pour your water in. She's doing really good. Stop at the fill line. See how
Yay.
nicely that was? All right. Now, obviously, she can see this, but in case you can't, it has a shape.
It does. And
Which
I'm
needs
going
to
to guess
match.
it goes this way.
You would be correct.
Yay.
Now, pull that back out again. I want you to show them. Metal side down.
Metal side down.
Yeah.
Foil side down.
Push. You got to give it a little power. So push good. Pop.
And it's like a Kruger.
Yes.
Kruger, is that what they're called? Whatever, those coffee things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or lemon squeeze. That's where I went with that.
Okay.
Now, they recommend giving that just a little light shake to get that salt all in there.
Okay.
Perfect. Now, here's something we did not do. So we're going to do it with our second cup and be ahead. Go ahead and pour another half a cup.
And get it started.
You see, we just do this unscripted, so sometimes I forget those little steps. Now, all this that I'm showing you is in the directions, or you can always reach back out to me and say, what did you do? Show it again, or just go see the episode again on
It'll be on
YouTube
the
or
podcast.
Facebook.
It'll be on the podcast. Okay.
It'll
That's
be on the
going.
podcast.
Should I be scared?
No.
No,
But
see, my
before you
neti
do
pot
that-
was not this fancy. My neti pot was just a little plastic pot. It worked.
I had the neti
It
pot.
worked.
Here's why I'm going to tell
couldn't
you
find it,
this
though.
works better.
I'm guessing. Okay.
Before you do that, again, lessons you learn, I'm going to teach you little shortcuts.
Okay.
Go ahead and pull a couple of these out. Because when you finish, you're going to need to blow that nose. And yeah, good luck.
I'm just letting you know this is something you probably never wanted to see me do, but it's happening.
Hey, we're getting real with you.
Okay.
Now, See, look how excited she is. You're not ready yet. Stop it. Put it down. Give yourself a light little blow. So you're going to go ahead and remove any loose stuff you already have going on. She's so much neater than I am. Okay. Now, there's a reason I'm going to tell you wait. Normally, we would let you go ahead and use the neti pot.
Is it going to be too hot?
I want to make sure. So go over and grab your glass because I do 30 seconds, but I'm used to it. And I've built up to it a little bit.
Yeah, I've done it when it's too hot. And
oh, yeah, don't do that. So it's just like, see, she just did it. It's just like when you test a baby bottle, whatever, put it on your arm, though.
Yeah, that's what I was just
remember the trick?
I think we'll be okay. If not, just show me where the off button is.
Gotcha.
Just in case.
All right, so
right
let me zoom in.
Okay.
Obviously, your little nose things. There's little arrows, and that's going to show you the flow that it's going to go. But again, I'll show you why you don't have to remember that. Here is her on and off button. She's going to push it and hold it.
Okay.
When she lets go, it'll stop.
Okay.
However, you can start up. So it's not like you have to, you can, if you need a break, you can't get your breath, you feel a little salt, just stop.
And then go again.
Then go again.
Okay.
Here's the tricky part. So please lean over the sink. Oh shit, I forgot she's like 2 foot tall.
Can I please have a stool?
I know, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So I want you to take this and kind of wedge it into your nose. And this is one reason I'm using her. She's never done it before.
Is it so cute?
It does.
Okay.
Now, here's a mistake she's making because she didn't know. See how that's slanting? No. We want it perfect. She got it. We want it level.
Okay.
Give a little squirt just to see how we're going to work there. So touch it a second and let go. Well, a little more than that.
Oh, it's working.
Okay. So go. Breathe out of your mouth. Oh, check it out. Look at that. Can you move your thumb, please? Sorry. If you need to take a break, yeah, kind of get your eyes a little watery at first. Here is what's happening, why it's better than the neti pot. It is shooting warm, salty water. That's okay.
Yep.
That happens.
Oh, yeah.
Again, you'll work up to it. Warm, salty water up into your sinus cavity as it's sucking it back out.
That is awesome.
So
Instead of having a...
Yes, and you lose like 90% of it. Yeah.
That is amazing.
So now, when she gets ready to do it again, here's what I want to tell her.
And does this do one side and then it does the other side? Does it switch automatically?
I'll show you in a moment.
Okay, tell me.
I know she's so excited. I know. I'm telling you, even though it's gross, it's like the coolest thing. So when you were doing that, did you feel like you had a good suction in your nose? Did you feel air? Okay. You got lucky. Okay. I did not the first time. So make sure you move it around till you feel a good suction on both nostrils.
Both sides. Okay.
Remember, keep it even. You can try to stand up as straight as you can. And I know with you, sorry, you're a little bit short. But the other thing is, you don't need to stand. You can't stand perfectly straight.
No, because I can't. Yeah, because I'm too.
Well,
it doesn't need to be over the sink.
It needs to be over the sink.
Oh, just in case.
But as long as just keeping that chin up.
Okay.
So yeah, so we're getting that flow.
Okay.
Are you ready to try it again?
I am.
Okay.
So then we need to empty this.
Nope. Oh, are you finished?
I'm done.
Okay, I didn't realize you were done. But so I have to say something before you were finished.
Yeah.
What I normally do
is go a little bit longer.
Yes. So it's just, but that's okay. Are you really? You're out of water.
I'm out of water.
That's okay. We'll show it on the next one.
Okay.
Now, hold on to that baby.
Okay.
At the top. And let me see if I can show you this. You're going to twist that direction. Okay. And it's going to come down. Now, not to be gross, guys, but you need to see this.
Snotty water.
Look at her snotty water.
Snotty water.
That just came out of her head. Wow. Isn't that crazy?
Thank God it wasn't my brain.
Well, there might be some brains in there.
Might be a little brain. Might be a little brain.
Don't do that. After 50, we can spare no brain cells.
This is really easy to use.
It is very easy. And that's why.
And I can see how it would be really easy to clean too.
Make sure
Snaps in.
Now,
I hear the snap.
I had her clean it right now. And here's why. Because if you don't clean it right now, you're going to forget. And when you go to do the next one, that's full and it's going to squirt snotty water all over you.
Yeah.
So clean it while you can.
Yeah.
Okay. She's ready to put the next one.
Well,
now, what I normally
do. Naughty pots. I've been using naughty potties.
That's a whole different
naughty
episode.
pots for a long time. So that's why it's probably a little easier for me to figure out.
Yes. You're used to having that little bit of suction in your nose. Now, did you notice how easy that was? I did not give her any directions.
Nope.
She figured that out the second. Now, I will tell you, I had her go ahead and heat that second cup because I want to make sure it wasn't too hot. Normally, I will wait and do the second cup because one, I feel like that leaves a little bit of the salt up in here still working.
Oh, okay.
It gives me time to get that emptied. Now, she's getting ready to do the other side. Ha! But the only way she could do the other side is twisty.
Good guesser.
Here's another hint.
Amazing. Yes.
Don't do that twisty part until you're ready to stick it up your nose again, because you will probably forget whether or not you twisted it.
Good idea.
It
Good
happened.
thought.
Then I went,
Okay.
did I twist it? I didn't twist it. I did twist it. Oh.
Yeah.
So
here we go.
Kleenexes. Do you have Kleenexes
I have
for the
Kleenex.
next one?
Yep, Kleenex for the next one.
Okay.
Ready to go.
Now this
And
one,
leave it a little longer, you said.
I don't want you to stop until I tell you to. So I have
She's
to listen better.
bossy.
Okay, so now be quiet. Ready, set, go.
Well, hold on. I got to get in
I
there.
know. Well, I meant go get ready. So I want them to see your struggle.
Yeah.
You've got to get it in there to feel good, good suction.
Well, and I have my nose ring, so that's why I have to make sure it gets in there good too. If you
That's
have
kinda
to
funny.
take it out, you can take it out, but I think I'm okay.
Okay, now before you start, let me look at you. Look at you. Nope, turn around sorry, go back. Okay, bring the back down just a tad. Perfect, right
You
there.
want it straight as can be.
It's got to be straight.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go for it. Again, reminder to breathe out of your mouth, not your nose. If you get a little drippage down, that's okay, because that's actually going to clean your throat out a little bit too.
Good.
But just keep breathing. Look at her go. Oh man, you're not very stuffed. I'm going to show you me in a minute, and trust me, it doesn't go that quickly. Keep going. Can you feel it sucking it? And
Kind
stop.
of.
It did. Yeah, you're not very full. But now look, lean down. Look how little. I
Little bit.
missed that, but
Yep.
little. But how about your neti pot? A whole lot more.
Yep.
And look at that. Again, more snotty water.
More snotty
Now,
water.
I want her to show you how we're going to clean it. So yes, take that off and dump it in the sink, preferably. I want to move some stuff out of the way.
Yeah, but see, with my neti pot, you do it, and literally for the next half hour, you lean over and water drips out because it doesn't suck it back out. And I think next time I do it, I will take this out. Oh, look, it tried to come out anyway, because I think that'll give me a little more suction.
Yeah, a better
I could
suction.
feel it a little bit, but not probably as much as it needed to be.
And yeah, you want it as pretty much sealed, period. Okay, so she's going to look. I'm not even telling her. She knew that. Keep going. You got it.
Okay, so I'm gonna take these off, right?
Nope. And
no,
that,
they don't take off. Okay.
No, you. This whole thing is
Oh,
going to
the
come
whole
off.
thing. Just
Yeah.
pull straight out?
Yep, just pull it straight out. Kind of wiggle it.
Okay.
Okay. So now you just go through, and I'm not going to have her do it, but you're going to do your rinsing and etc. and all of that.
And wash all the stuff.
It comes with a little toolie guy.
Cool.
So you got to clean that, because
Ooh.
now that a stranger's nose has touched my Navage, I'll probably do a little more cleaning. I love
I'm
her,
sure
but
she
not
will.
that much.
You know.
I want you to blow your nose again one more time. But here's a trick that I learned from my allergy specialist. Hold down one side as you blow the other, and then blow the other.
I do that
You
anyway.
knew that? Good.
I don't know
Some
why.
people don't know that.
Interesting. I've always done that because it
And
just works
blow,
better.
but not, you didn't do this. Guys, don't blow your brains out. That is not good for you.
There's nothing coming out.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Like,
Now I'll get a little more because I'm.
wow.
All right,
That's
now
amazing.
I'm going to kick you up one more notch.
Kick me up a notch.
This I'm not going to do. I have to do
Okay,
this.
Emerald. Get it?
Can you get it in there? Thank you. I sometimes am so bad I have to use nasal spray.
Okay.
I try not to.
Okay.
I'm not a big medicine girl, but I'm going to show that. Here's the next thing you're going to do.
Okay.
My father had this from the time I was a little girl. When I was a little girl, I wasn't quite sure what he was doing. As I got older, I learned it. I forgot about it for years. Didn't even know if they still made it, but they do. And again, I bought it from Amazon, but you can get it at Walmart, CVS, etc. You already got it in your hand. You know what it is, don't you? What is it?
Vicks nasal. What do you call it though? Nasal
snorter?
Nasal snorter?
That's what I call it.
Nasal snorter. Vape
Yes.
inhaler. That's
Vape
what they call
inhaler.
it. Oh.
Yes.
I
I have
remember
this in my
these.
purse. I use it throughout the day because, again, I have severe allergies.
And I don't have allergies. So that's maybe
you're-
why I'm not as,
Yeah,
as
you're gonna see
gooey
a-
gunk.
Big difference between you and I doing that Navage.
Awesome.
Yep.
That is awesome.
Now we're going to switch, and I'm
Okay.
going to do me, and you're going to see what severe allergies
Yay.
look like.
All right.
And the funny part about this, even though as much as I'm going to try to concentrate,
I'm just going to come here real quick because I want to get my coffee.
okay, and while you're over there, let me get this already thrown in there.
Oh, and I didn't clean that. I was going to clean that out, but that's okay.
Nope.
You can clean it out because you'll feel more comfortable anyway because
Yeah, you might
get
miss
my
some of your
snot off of it.
cooties, and I don't want any of your cooties. Okay, 30 seconds. Get that going.
I tell you, Susan, I cannot believe
Is that amazing?
how clean I feel compared to, and you know, I've had a couple different kind of neti pots. I've had the one that squirts up your nose and the one that you just tip sideways, and it works. But it literally will take an hour to keep blowing all the stuff out of your head. Or I literally have leaned over and just snot on the floor, and you know.
Oh, I've had friends come over that have done their neti pot or their nasal spray, etc. Why I'm doing this, look, notice I'm rinsing everything because salt water gets in all of that.
Yep.
The only thing I want to caution you to is minimal. You can't prevent it. Try to get as little as water here because that's your battery.
Battery, yep.
And all that's going to do is obviously just make your battery go bad sooner.
Sooner, right. Well, and for those of you that haven't neti potted, there's so many different reasons for it. Number one, obviously, Susan's talking about allergies. But if you have a cold or you're not feeling well, it will help get all that goo out of your system faster. And I think that's very important because, as you know, when you cough and you're coughing up all that green goo, your body's desperately trying to get rid of all that gunk and that bacteria and whatever's making you feel like shit. So if you can keep rinsing it out, do it once a day. I was really, really sick once and I neti potted twice a day. And it was amazing, the difference. And if it makes you dry because it's salt water, you can just take a little oil and put it up in your nostrils. I don't know, Susan, and maybe you can answer this. I've never read anything about it. Can you over neti pot?
They say you cannot. They say you can't over Navage. So, and I mean, honestly, I think you'd have to do it like 10 times in one day.
And why would you? You wouldn't need that. Right. So, you know.
Now, you made a good point. As soon as I can remember what it was. Oh, I know what it was.
Yes.
How good you feel, and you did it once.
One time. So clear.
If you suffer from severe allergies, as I do, I would love to tell you I do it morning and night like I should, but I forget. When I do remember to do it at night, I sleep better, I snore less. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm working on that. There's so many things as I get older that I need to do 2 times a day, and the list is long. All right. So you saw me as Danica was talking some other things and points for you, putting that back together and how easy it was.
Yeah.
So I'm there. I'm going to pop it. Again, I like to pull a couple Kleenexes.
Smart.
Now, this is going to show you the difference of a little bit or a lot of problems. I'm a lot of problem.
A little bit or a lot of it.
All right. So I did. You got like this one. I did. It ended up being just a little bit less than the fill line. That's okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to adjust.
Here we go.
Ready. Now, you're going to see mine does not go as fast as hers, and especially one side versus the other, because I got more crap up in there. So maybe I am wiggling it around a little bit because I didn't feel that full suction. Now I'm going to be quiet so you can hear this. And there was that last minute of suck. I get a little bit more drippage. Now, again, I've had to learn that I have to empty this right away or I forget.
Oh, yes, we were going to show them the snot in it. You forgot.
Oh, I think they saw enough of your snot. I think they got that whole snot thing. Okay. Again. I'm a 2 Kleenexer. I wish you could hear this because it actually is even making my ears clear. It's doing that little bit of noise when you not quite pop it, but that kind of.
Mine did that too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what I find when I do the neti pot, I get here, I get here, I get here. It actually helps with my neck pain. Crazy. You're
awesome.
affected from sinuses, your head clogged.
Oh gosh, all the things your sinuses. I know. I'm with you. It affects a lot of stuff.
Okay. I should have got that other one filled, but that's okay.
That is okay.
I'm going to overfill this one, and there's a reason. You want to know the reason?
Yes.
Okay.
You have another reason.
Because we're going to take this into part 2.
Give me one reason.
Again, this is great. It's great if you have allergies and etc. But this is also great when you have that cold.
Yep.
I like to go back to a lot of childhood memories. My parents, not for any crazy reason like some people do today, just because they were this way, they were older. No medicine, no medicine, no medicine if there's a natural remedy.
Yes, I am that way still.
I am that way.
Yeah. I went through my moments because you get caught up in fast and easy, and it always made me feel worse in the long run.
Quick fix plus, you know, I'm sorry, but you go to the doctor and he's immediately, here, let me prescribe this, this, and this, and this.
That's just what it is.
Really?
Every commercial, everything. You get it in your head and that's what happens. Yep.
And every time I have no idea what that sound was. About 15 years ago, remembered this, and I went back to 101, what did mom and grandma do? When I get a cold, I do the chicken soup. You're going to see in a minute. I get well in 2 days while friends suffer on medication for weeks. Okay, I'll get off that soapbox.
But I agree.
All right, so I have about a half a cup. Normally I will do about 3/4. Why this is still warm, I'm just going to take good old Morton's. That's my favorite. I don't know about using flavors or anything. I'm just sticking with what I know. I do this a lot so I can put quite a bit more salt. That's going to help break down that salt while I'm over here doing the neti pot again.
Yep.
All right. So
I've
we
actually
popped
had
it
Emerald
in.
do that too.
It's
Yep.
great.
All right. Round
Twist.
two.
Because we want the, oh, wait a minute. See? Gonna have to have these ready. Okay. And that's just how I like to do it.
It's perfect.
All right. Get her in there. Make sure it's, am I pretty even?
You're
Okay,
straight.
good. There we go.
It is a weird feeling, you
Okay,
guys.
could you, yeah, see, I have to move it around. I didn't have a good seal on it.
Yep.
It was doing some bubbly.
It's a strange feeling because at first you feel like you can't breathe.
Now,
But
I've
just open
done
your mouth and
this
breathe.
several times, and I just had to move it a little bit because I felt a little salt go down my throat.
Yep.
Won't kill me. You're not going to get iodine poisoning. It's very little. And I actually think it actually helps.
I do too.
And I learned that from scuba diving where I drink a lot of salt water accidentally. Now, do you see how much slower this side is?
Yeah.
And you know why I'm going to tell you that is? It's my left side that has the worst clogging.
Okay. Interesting.
So now I know which way the flow is going.
Yep.
Leave it on to suck it.
Flows in one, sucks out the other. That is brilliant.
And I hope they can hear that sound.
Yep.
Well, they probably can at the microphones right there. I'm sure they do.
I can hear it too.
That's where you want to leave it on just a little bit because that's finishing that sucking out. And that's why you don't have as much drippage.
Yep. That makes sense. You can hear so much less. You can just hear air pretty much. Nice.
And that, because that's my worst side, and I didn't do that intentionally, I never know which way I'm doing it first. I'm sure I could learn the arrows and know, but I don't care. Do it one way, switch it, do it the other.
Exactly.
But, oh, wow. Right through here, that just cleaned out something because it feels so much better. My ears, I can hear better. Yay! Now, do you want me to gargle or do you want to gargle?
Ooh, can I gargle? Because
You
I've
can
been
gargle,
fighting off
girl.
my crazy allergies.
Absolutely. Oh, that's right. Let's give you a little.
Whatever it is. I don't know if I was sick or what, but I had some awful goo and I've been gargling a little bit. Do you know what I also gargle with? Which some people may or may not think it's gross and weird, but I will do salt water as warm as I can stand it.
I was going to say, I might need to give you one more water and
That's
heat it
okay.
up a little more. Do you want me to go ahead and do that?
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
It'll work for what it is.
Okay.
But also,
Mm-hmm.
I will gargle.
No, I'll switch you.
Okay.
I do not want you to gargle and hold that iPad at the same time.
Oh, that's probably smart.
You are talented, but don't push it.
I will also
What is
gargle.
AEAF lock
I have
mean?
no idea. It just popped on.
Okay.
So I don't know. But it doesn't seem like it's affecting it else. So.
All right, go ahead.
So I'll do the salt water, but then I will also gargle with hydrogen peroxide. Yeah. I swish my teeth. It helps keep your teeth white.
Shh, don't say that's our next podcast.
Never mind.
That's okay.
She always says next podcast. We never know when it's going to happen.
Well, the next one we're going to film. We don't know when we're going to put it out there.
The next.
You can go back and tell the part about it's least for your throat.
So yeah, but so anyway, so with the salt water and then also the hydrogen peroxide just to help get all that goo, infection, whatever's going on, bacteria, get it out.
Do you use food grade?
Yes.
Point that
Hydrogen
out.
peroxide. Yes, food grade.
Food grade.
Food grade.
Please don't use the other because we'll do a podcast one day where I have, it's like a 4-day drinking of it.
I'm going.
But man, it's got to be. Okay, take a little, as much swig as you can. All the way back. Look at her. Plus, that's a good stretch for her throat. It's a twofer. That is killing bacteria. Whoa. Fiona likes that. It's okay, Mommy. It's that silly Danica. She's always up to something. Okay, she really gargles. Holy crap-oly.
You can feel it.
You can feel it.
You can feel it.
That's it? Did you take that whole thing in one swig?
No, I took half of it. I took
Okay.
that. Again.
When you're starting out and you're fairly new to this, don't do as much as she's doing. She's worked up to that because you're going to accidentally swallow it. It's going to gross you out and you're never going to do it. Do small, but gargle. I'm telling you guys, this is better than any cough syrup, throat.
It is. And you also want to, and again, it takes practice. You're going to want to get to a point where you can push your tongue as far forward as possible and get it back there as far as you can without letting it go down. And you'll be able to feel it. You'll be able to feel the difference from gargling way up in the top to where you can get it down partway down your throat and still keep that closed off. And that's when you're really getting down there and helping to clean everything out.
What's that thing called that hangs down in the back of your throat?
Oh,
come on. Tell me why you're gargling. That'll be more fun. Anyway, while she's doing that, that little piece of skin is flipping and flopping all around, and that's what you want. You want that guy to be going cray-cray.
And sometimes it comes out and just goes down your chest and whatever. I cannot think of what it's called.
You know, and the thing is, what it's called is very close to like a sexual part. Vulva, uvula.
Vulva?
All right, guys, tell us what it is.
I don't know. It's that
we do this podcast. Tell us what it is.
Anyway, there you have it. I
Voila.
feel so much better. Amazing.
Isn't it?
And I bet you by tomorrow, because I was at the last bit of that, whatever I had, the little cough and whatever,
We'll help clean
I'm
it
going to
out.
gargle again tonight. And tomorrow, I guarantee I'm going to wake up an entirely new woman. Thank you for enjoying my snot. No, that didn't make sense. Thank you for tolerating my snot
That's better.
and Susan's snot. And
so
we love you.
we are always here
Yes.
to try to help your life be better.
Yes.
Sometimes it's a gross road to get there, but it's going to be so worth it, right?
Yes.
We love you.
Yes, we love you. Subscribe, like, share. See you next time.
Send your ideas of what you do for your allergies.
Yes, what
Sorry,
do
I
you do?
meant
Do
to-
you
yeah.
neti pot? Do you
What have you
gargle?
found?
Do you whatever? Anything and everything. And I don't know.
That's it.
See you next time.
See ya.
Love you.